Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Morning. Morning, Angel. How are you today? There's a weird light going on here. Oh well. Just gonna look funny looking today. How's uh, how's everyone doing? Look, Angel. I am in love with this thing. This I would have never thought of getting. And I am in love with this thing. There's a weird light in this house. It's a weird shadow. Yeah, it's a weird shadow. Don't trust the universe, child. Universe is a trickster. Y'all worried about the relationships y'all are in? The universe be tricking peoples. Hello, Miss Net Net. Let's see if I can get everybody on. Hi, Vovo. Good health, Black Butterfly. Good health, good health. AB, Dory, loved your video. Oh, talking about the video yesterday. Did anybody see a post where her and Chris were like, we are not breaking up? Anybody see that post? Somebody sent it to me right away. They were like, girl. I was like, girl, let me tell you something. Whatever that energy is that got put out there, it's a matter of time. Whatever that energy is. But apparently it's not true. hmm It was a good video. We'll just wait for it to come true. How's that? Ciao. Chris, y'all and Monique and you can't fool people. He is a sucker though, isn't he? Damn. She's a little Eveline and he is just a sucker. Oh, your hair looks good. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't do much to it today. I just put this headband on. Called it a day. I saw that post. Was thinking, what is that? Oh, I don't know. What is that all about? Is there a new show coming out, Black Butterfly? Do they have a new episode of Love and Hip Hop, Love and Marriage DC? Is there something else coming out? When did she start this radio show? When did she start this radio show? That's it. That's it. The numbers must be bad. So they had to drum up some drama. That's what you were thinking too, huh? Mm-hmm. They must need to drum up some drama. Well, Chris, I have to tell you, you're a jackass. If this turned out to be, because you know what I did think about? I was like, why would this announcement come on a Sunday? Unless, and I was like, well, maybe they must have already filed it and we're just hearing about it. Mm-hmm. Lisa D, damage control. Right. Maybe this gives her something to talk about today on her radio show. What radio show is she on? I want to see the numbers. I make this new smoothie. It's with I'll show you guys tomorrow because I have other things to show you. It's with plant-based ingredients, which I need in my life right now. No gluten, no lactose, no nothing. I add almond milk to it because I do love almond milk. Let me tell you something. This thing fills you up way past lunch. That's the only thing. But today I added neem leaves. I get these plants all over here. Neem leaves benefits. I was going to add some Misfits. What radio station? What radio station is she on? Because that's what it is then. Discover the healing power of neem leaf. By the way, I've got neem leaf in the thousands over here. If anybody wants neem leaf, I'll sell it to you. Notice I said I'll sell it to you. I gotta go to Africa now. Find healing in India's most famous beauty product. Neem leaf has been used medicinally for beauty purposes. Famous for ridding scalp of dandruff and itchiness. The the powder can also you can make it into a paste, which if monkeypox would have been a problem, Oral Naturals would have sold the paste. But if you need the paste, she can still make the paste because it's good for other things like eczema and stuff. The neem powder has an instant germicidal antibacterial action that cures bed sores, prickly heat rashes. That's what I have. And acne. You can also steep neem leaf powder in your tea to relieve flatulence, which I never have flatulence. Oh, I did. Oh, you know what I found out? I only get flatulence when I eat non-sugar cough drops. I have an allergy to Hall's non-sugar cough drops. I was on a plane. I wasn't feeling well, and there was the non-sugar cough drop. The whole 10 hours. True story. It's coming from Italy. And I felt bad for the guy next to me. Thank God it was just the two of us. But I just looked at him and I was like, I'm so sorry. And then I passed out. This was just before COVID. I think I got COVID in Italy, but there was no such thing as COVID at the time when I was there in November of 2019. And by 2020, they called this COVID thing. Man, I fought it the whole. It's just fashions, right? I fought it the whole ride. But then I found out it was too late. I found out that it was the non-sugar Halls. I forget what they replaced it with. Whatever they replaced the sugar with, it's really good. But whatever they placed the sugar with, it gives me flatulence. That's what flatulence is, right? Oh, neem is huge in India. Well, let me tell you, it's huge here too. The neem plant. It can improve digestion, improve immune health. And you all know we got to get prepared because this winter is going to be a doozy. If you're pregnant, don't use it. They've even done a scientific research on neem. So I have so much neem here that I've decided to include it in my plant-based smoothie in the morning. It's kind of making me give up coffee. And I don't need to give up coffee, but it's kind of making me give up coffee. Oh, look at this. Might help reduce um, ulcers, helps in the digestive tract, prevent plaque from forming, kills bacteria, reduce blood sugar levels. It's amazing. Gingivitis, a lot of tooth care, psoriasis. Oh, it could repel insects? I need that because those mosquitoes, oh, child. And for many other purposes, there's no good scientific evidence to support these uses. Well, that's what it is. Neem oil can be used as a pesticide. Right now, I put lemongrass to keep the mosquitoes out. Ugh. I'm not crazy about lemongrass, but it is a paste. Nah, it doesn't matter. All right, what am I doing? Thank you, Misha. I lived in DC, never watched the show before. I was going to ask the Misfits. Does anybody know what station her show is on? Angel says she loves your name, Irie. Found it. Oh, found it. The Good Morning Show. When did she start? Where's my phone? Let's look at the ratings for the Good Morning Show. Oh, it just got launched in February, guys. Who's Todd? Who's Todd? I don't know this Todd person. Oh. Oh, interesting. It just started February 22nd, so I think the ratings are low, and she pulled this crap to get some attention. Whatever, bitch. I love that date. Yeah, that's what it is. Let me show you guys something. I think this is segment. This is segment, right, guys? Look how beautiful she is. Let me check it. Yes. This is segment, guys. She is beautiful. She is, and I love warriors. One thing about me, you're always going to see me drawn to warriors. Always. Now, this was a gift, and I don't think Celicia Perry knew how drawn I am to warrior images, warrior movies. I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. I'll fight anybody. Y'all know I tell y'all I turn into a Karen on a dime. Karens ain't got nothing on me. Nothing. All right. Is a warrior goddess as well as a goddess of healing. I do that too. Oh my God. Oh, this woman is me. She is depicted as a lioness. I didn't know that. She was seen as the protector of the pharaohs and led them in warfare. Upon death, Sekhmet continues to protect them, bearing them to the afterlife. Oh, she's a lioness? I love you more now. She looks like a Black Panther. I mean, literally the color of a Black Panther. She's a lioness. I learned so much. And she has a solar disc or a sun disc and on her head and a snake, a cobra. You all know snake energy. It's particularly cobra energy. Parents are Ra. Sekhmet is a solar this is so me. It's a solar deity, sometimes called the daughter of Ra, and often associated with the goddess of Hathor and Bastet. She bears the Urias, which is associated with Wadjet and royalty. I'm royalty. And the solar, I really feel like I'm royalty, people. I'm going to get my African ancestry. I'm done. I have a funny feeling I come from royalty, people. Not the way I act, not as snooty and sedooty as I act. Okay, let me tell you something, talking about sedooty. So I never really have a problem meeting men. I don't. All my life, I don't. Right? And here's no different, right? It's not that I'm not meeting men. I just wish the one that belongs to me would come along, right? Here's what I mean by that, right? Because I go to a random restaurant suggested by one of my taxi driver friends, and I went to agriculture yesterday, which is where I got all the neem and all that good stuff. And I got so many plants. Oh my God! I'll take a picture and I'll post it. Ooh, I got me some plants. I love plants. And I haven't had in my old home, my group mates, my spiritual club, they know my plant. I had a money tree. I had a money plant so much to tell you. I really missed you guys. I really missed you guys this weekend because now I get thinking, there's so much to talk about. Okay, calm down, Tracy. Calm down. So I wound up with the money plant that I brought from some random dude on the bus. Swear for God. He's like, do you need a money plant? I was like, yes, $10. Same thing happened to me with 2 birds. I wound up with 2 birds. The guy just looks at me and he goes, can you take these birds from me? And I go, sure. They were in a cage. And he goes, let's exchange numbers and I'm going to come back for them. And I said, absolutely. I take the birds. At the time I was going to work, I brought them to work, brought them home. Had the birds for like a year and a half. My stupid ass son, right? Comes back home for a little bit. And I said to my son, the cat will kill the bird. When you leave the house, close the door. I get home, and what do I see? A glob of blood on the floor. I already knew it was the birds. I just sat down. It was on the floor. My son, we were coming up together, but he was bringing stuff off the car. I saw the glob of blood on the floor. I knew exactly what it was. I sat down, and I waited for my stupid ass son to get in the house. He gets in the house, and I go, look. And I point to the glob, which was the bird which the cats killed. I go, look. And he goes, what is that? Very innocent. It was actually hilarious. He goes, what is that? And I said, the bird. And he goes, what? And I said, did you close the door? And he ran in his room, because that's where I kept the birds in his room because nobody was living there. He ran in his room, and the cage is upside down. The second bird can't be found now. And then he found another glob someplace. Now I'm thinking, how am I going to explain to this man that I've had his bird, but why didn't he come get the birds? Like, it's been over a year and a half. How am I going to explain to this man that I killed? Not I didn't kill the bird. My son killed the birds. My irresponsible son killed. You know, the stories that I could tell you all. The story, you guys don't know the story of Tracey. There are things that happen. Killed the birds. Meanwhile, the cat's over in the corner going, looking at us like we're crazy. Like, you know what you did, cat? And you can't get mad at the cat because the cat is animal kingdom. Why did I tell you guys this story? Because I'm holding on to too much, and I'm not holding on to these stories anymore. You're a responsible son. Why did I tell you this story? Well, I'm a warrior. I don't know why I told you the story, though. I need to get this shit off my chest. All right. That's the first gift. The second gift, I did not know. This is from Jason. Y'all know how much I love Jason. Jason has been an Ace Boon Coon friend since God knows, going way back. Jason has been an ace. But Jason's also a Leo. So the one thing Leos carry is loyalty. Look at this. This is an archangel, Archie, which is his real name. His real name is, I think he told me his real name is Archangel, and they nicknamed him Archie. Journaling Notebook by Jason D. McKean. Jason has collected so many pictures of his babies over the years. And this is a really special dog because he loves sticks. And if you're in the magical world, you know sticks are wands to us, right? Oh, Jason! Jason. Archie's birthday just passed, 10/11/22. When did this get to me? It's only the 10th. He mailed it out on the 11th. These are beautiful numbers, Jason. 10/11/22. These are beautiful numbers. Jason. To Tracey. Jason's gonna make me cry. The one and only. That's right. Don't you forget it. And Warrior. A million thanks for suggesting this process of working through my loss. Archangel Archie passed away. And honoring Archie's great spirit and beautiful presence. He was such a character, and now I'll always have a part of him with me. You are a treasure. Love, Jason. So I could tell that Jason was going through it, right? There's nothing worse than losing an animal. If anybody has had that situation, it takes you out. There's something about it that's profound. It's profound. So I did a session with Jason for free. And I said, he didn't know. I was like, why don't we talk? Why don't we talk? Let's talk on Zoom. But he didn't know what I was doing. But I was hoping that, someone outside of his circle would be there for him, right? Because in your circle, everybody knows. But outside of your circle, right? I'm all the way here in St. Croix, and I figured, oh, let's just talk. Let's just talk it out, right? Just talk to me, which is what therapy is, right? Which is why I tell everybody go to therapy. Nobody listens to me. All right. So he talked and talked and talked. And the more he talked, that's when spirit gets in my head. And I said, I don't know if we have an archangel for dogs or an archangel for animals. Like sometimes if I had which I did, 2 dogs that passed away and a cat. The cat I had to put down. But the dog I had to put down too. Only one of them died naturally. Um I would like to know that there's an archangel for my animals. Like I would say to Archie, go get Cash. Go be with Cash. Go be with Bones. Go be with Kitty. Kitty had a real name, but I can't remember it now. It wasn't Kitty, but we called him Kitty. Doesn't really matter. My point to you is we were talking and the concept came through. And so what Jason did from there was create, I can't take it. His dedication is to my wife, Sumir, to Archie's best pal, Ananda, that's their second dog, and to many who loved Archie. And then he puts special thanks to Tracey Brown. Now, I heard about the special thanks, but I never called him on it. This is a nice journal, Jason. Wait a minute. This is my kind of journal. Oh, Jason, this is beautiful. Journaling notebook, Archangel. So I brought this as a gift for someone who lost their animal. And it's a journaling notebook, right? Nice notebook. Little history on the type of dog, little history on Archie, and all these different pictures. Look how pretty that is. Archangel Archie journaling notebook. This is a nice notebook, Jason. Oh, this is him as a baby. What I like about this book is that you can put in your own pictures of your dog. So now that I have this, I have my own doggies. I'm gonna put pictures in of my own doggies. Now I can get them out my phone. You know you can't get something out your phone because it means you forgot them, but they'll never be forgotten. This is nice. Oh, every few is a picture of Archie. Every few pages. This is very sensitive. Now I have to talk to Jason. If you guys remember, Jason is the one that did the class on ebooks. So this is a nice ebook, Jason. It's print on demand through Amazon, and he did a class to teach us how to do that. If anyone wants to learn how to do this, right, I can ask Jason to produce another class. All right. Right. So what I was trying to say, Angel, right, is that there should be a dog representing animals. And that's what Archangel Archie is. It's the dog, right? Animals like animals. So Who else can meet the animals at the gate but Archangel Archie? I will treasure this, Jason. I will treasure this. But if anybody wants to learn how to make your own ebooks, Jason's already given 2 classes, but I can convince him to do more than 2 classes. Again, because not everybody sees what I offer through my friends all at the same time. It's got to be, there's so much that we're going to have to do coming up. There's so much. You guys got to, listen, you guys got to stay focused. Because the next class that we're going to do is on cold and flu remedies. You got to attend that class. If you've got yourself, your children, I only have myself, but you see me putting neem in my smoothie. Now, this came from one of my spiritual group mates, Samara. She did not tell me she was sending me something. It came on Friday, but I didn't come back fast enough. Wait, Friday I went to the hospital. Let me just make sure nothing else is in here. I'm like that little child that's like, oh, look, the peanuts. I'm like that little child. Friday I went to the doctor's and I screwed it up, the appointment. And so, because I thought I was really sick, which I was, but they decided not to treat what I was there for. I was there for my rash, but since Friday it has gone down. She told me to get something over the counter, but I thought she was going to give me a prescription for steroids, which I'm addicted to. I don't know why. She must have saw the gleam in my eyes, and she was like, I'm going to give you some medicine with steroids. And I couldn't hide it. And I was like, steroids? So then when she wrote the prescription, she put over the counter. She hates me. All right, what am I doing here? Why am I struggling? You never have to struggle unless you want to struggle. That's a quote. That's a quote from Tracey Brown. You always have to ask yourself, do you want to struggle? Because you never have to struggle. Thank you, Misha. Oh, it's a brilliant idea. Which one? The book, Lottie? Oh my God, this is packed so well. More peanuts inside. All right. Let's be fragile. All right. Oh, Samara, this is beautiful. Now, I will find something to wear tomorrow so I could wear this. Oh, oh my God, look at that. If that isn't something from outer space, look at that. Look at the symbolism. I don't know what stone this is, but it looks like ruby. Look at that clear quartz crystal in this triangle. Wow. Oh, I can't wait to wear this tomorrow. Wow. Samara. Oh my God. Oh my God. So, ooh, this is heavy. So, if you guys are watching, listening to The Alchemist, right? So, I do a book club every Saturday. Right now, we're reading The Alchemist, and this is called The Breast Shield from The Alchemist, The Breast Shield. So in The Alchemist, there's these stones called Uman and Thurman. And do you guys know the saying, put on the full armor of God? This is what this is associated with. So it's a breast shield of the 12 tribes, the tribe of Levi, the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Dan, the tribe of Joseph and Benjamin and Ishar and Naphtali and Gad. This is stunning. And each of the stones has meanings, right? So as thou shalt make the breastplate of judgment with running work. After the work of the ephod, thou shalt make it of gold, of blue, and of purple, and of scarlet, and of twined linen shalt thou bear it foursquare. It shall be being doubled. A span shall be the length of thereof, and a span shall be the breadth thereof, and thou shalt set it in the settings of stones, even 4 rows of stones. The first shall be sardius, a topaz, carbuncle. This shall be the first row. The second row shall be an emerald, a sapphire, and a diamond. And the third row a ligure, an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row a beryl, and an onyx, and a jasper. And they shall present in gold their enclosings, and the stones will be the names of the children of Israel, 12, according to their name, like the engravings of assigned every one with his name shall be according to the 12 tribes. The first one is ruby for fertility, topaz is for energy, emerald is for heart and back, carbuncle garnet is creativity, sapphire is for intuition. I didn't know that. Diamond is for purification, I believe. Opal's my favorite, is happiness. Why am I not surprised? I love opal. Agate, power and courage. Amethyst, calm. Beryl, or aquamarine is for communication. Sorry, guys. I'm going to just go back a little bit. Agate is for power and courage. Amethyst is for calm. Beryl or aquamarine is for communication. Onyx is for protection. Jasper is for the strength of the body. And this is in Exodus 10:25 to 16. Exodus 28:15 through 21. And this is the front. Now, Peaches, it's on my YouTube channel. Melissa and I are reading the book slowly to understand it, right? Sometimes we read to read or read to say I read it, but we're reading it kind of, and it's just so profound. Like, this book has changed my life. It really did. Yeah. And then reading with Melissa, and then reading it with my spiritual group, right? To have all of them listen in. It's all of this is just so profound. I can't believe all of these beautiful, I mean, beautiful. Why do I know Conscious? For some reason, I know this company. I love anything that symbolizes the tree of life. Oh my God. I don't know what to do with this. For right now, Samara, I'm going to use it for the eclipse energy that's coming up. Because this eclipse energy is so profound that I think this is perfect for it. So I'm going to use it as part of my, as part of the changes that I want to see. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use it for the eclipse energy. This is so beautiful. I'm in shock and in awe. I don't even know what to do. Like, that's how in shock I am. And this I'm wearing tomorrow. Watch me. Put it on full display. I love this. Thank you. Maybe I should do it this way. For the opposite. There you go. Just gotta use your brain. A heart, a home, a brain. Eternal empowerment. 2-piece clip set. Rose quartz, a loving and guided hand that touches the depths of your soul. Rose quartz empowers you to step into the world as a radiant, glowing being. Its gentle and healing energy bridges the gaps between your self-perception and how the universe sees you as an eternal child deserving of unconditional love. You can don these hair clips in a variety of styles. Use them to pin back your bangs, add sparkle to the half up look, or embellish your bun. You can also clip them on your ponytail for a night out or stack them near your temple to attract loving energy into your consciousness. We hope that your new healing tool provides feelings of peace and love and harmony in this uncertain world. Remember, you've earned conscious reward points today. Okay. You've also planted a tree for your order. We aim to spread positive energy by returning it to nature. Together, we're planting hope for a better future. We love to hear the feedback. Tell us how we did. Oh, you're going to get some feedback, child. Feedback. You're going to get some feedback. Samara, this is beautiful. I don't even know how to close this up now. Mm, mm. By the way, everyone, one of the first stones everyone should be investing in is rose quartz, because it's all about love and loving energy and how do you take care of yourself. I'm gonna put this in here too. Whew, I'm gonna wear the crystal tomorrow, the necklace. Oh my God, I'm in tears right now. Thank you, Samara. Nancy, I feel so blessed. I saw a ring on JTV that looked like it. It looked like the blessed breastplate mentioned in the Bible. Yeah. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. I do feel really blessed. Oh, Lottie said she needed this morning. Oh my God. All right. Wait, who called me? I was going to tell you guys a story about the man that I met, but now I'm already bored. Oh, that's who called me. Let me see. 340-642. Okay. So I met a man over the weekend, but I don't feel like talking about it. I'm too happy. I'm too happy to bring men into this right now. Mm, I'll text him. I'll tell you guys the story. Because you know, if I tell you the story, it'll piss me off, it'll piss you off. I'm in a good mood, and we're going to stay in a good mood. Tomorrow, I'll ram, I'll tell you the story. All right. It is interesting that he wants to talk, though. I'm suspicious about everything. Um, all right. The 5 things, CNN. The 5 things you need to know today, CNN. No, don't download. What the hell? Okay. First, I want to thank Samara before I continue on. Samara is part of my spiritual group. It came on Friday, but I couldn't get back in time. And they don't work the weekends. All right. All right. Okay. Are we guys good? Oh, press like, people. Thank you for subscribing to me. My subscribership is going up. If you're an IG, follow me. Tracy, do you think yes, no spreads are very accurate? Yeah, yeah. I'm not against yes, no spreads, right? I just think that if you're asking a question and you get a no, you should understand why no is no, right? So I think fast spreads, do you get your answer? Yes. But where's the gift in the why, right? Where's the gift in the why? Like I had a client the other day that I had to tell her, no, don't do this, no. And it's okay that it was hard for her to understand. And then I had to go into details as to why she better not do something, right? I could have given her the no right off the bat and called it a day. But sometimes those yes no's, oh, sometimes those yes no's are gypsy trickery, right? Like sometimes we're fascinated, right? Or we don't want people to really think we believe, right? So if we tune into a TikTokie and they're doing yes no's with cards, right? And they're like, Tracey, should I quit my job? No. Okay, Susan, what else? Should I break up with my boyfriend? No. Oh, look at this. This literally said no. So when you're fast and quick, like gypsies used to be back in the day, which is what most of the TikTokies are doing right now, it's doing a disservice. It's doing a disservice to my community. Now, I'm not 100% against it, because at least there's a place for them to get people to believe and to understand how magical this world is. But for me, yes, no is not enough. I have 78 cards that tell me to tell you why yes is yes and why no is no. And that's the most important. That's where the gift comes in the explanation of, not the yes, no. You know somebody's gifted when they literally can describe your partner to a T. And you're like, well, he's kind of cheap. Oh my God, he is. Yeah. But I have to tell you, he really does have money. He makes good money. He's just cheap with you. Oh my God, he's an engineer, blah, 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 accountant, blah, 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 blah. So do I like yes, no? There's a place for it. There's a place for everyone. Do I think it's fair? The yes, no. And then the person that's doing a yes, no, how are they exercising their gift? How are they making themselves better than the yes, no? So it becomes gimmicky. Like, I want to go on TikTok so badly. I just don't want to do it in such a way that I limit my gifts. The whole thing about tarot reading is stretching your gifts, seeing the spiritual energy, seeing your soul, seeing the energy of the spirit. Like, that's the best part. So that's the only reason why I have this fear of going on TikTok, because I want to choose a modality that maybe is beyond me, right? I want to choose a modality that lets me grow while I'm helping you. So I think one of the things that I could choose is the ruins. I really like the ruins. And at least I could read the ruins, or at least I could pick a card on a situation, read it, then explain it. Maybe I'll try the ruins. You just help me, July baby. July 19th? Are you July baby, July 19th? That's my sister's birthday. Oh, Lord. That means I got to call my sister. Lord, have mercy, July baby. You just gave me a message from spirit. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That means I was going to call her yesterday, and then I forgot. And then when I remembered, I didn't want to. All right. I'll call her today. That makes sense, doesn't it? Oh, do you like ruins? Yeah. I want to do something that's not yes, no. Right? July baby. Oh. All right. Thanks for making Tracey and all of you watching Tracey so happy, Samara, sweetheart. Oh. Oh no, Salista. Remember, you're never late. You're never late with me. All right. We're just getting to the CNN crappity crap. Okay. I am your official CNN correspondent on YouTube. No one asked me to do this job, so it's unofficially. Uh, what are the 5 things you need to know for October 17th? Hearing aids. Ukraine, January 6th. Everybody watched the January 6th hearings because I didn't come on Friday. So we didn't get a chance to talk about it. Immigration and Nigeria. Like and subscribe, and thank you for my new subscribers that are coming on board. I hope I am providing alternative YouTube for you guys. Alternative. All right. 'Tis the season for overpriced costumes and confiscating unwrapped candy. You always confiscate. It's nothing new. Halloween is right around the corner, and several cities may boast about being the spookiest place in the US, but only 3 cities have the haunting histories to truly earn the title. What are the 3 cities? The spookiest cities in the US and why they still scare us. Oh, look at this. Savannah, Georgia, New Orleans, and Salem, Mass. We know why Salem, Mass. Well, why Savannah, Georgia? All right. Hearing aids. For the first time, adults in the US will be able to buy over-the-counter hearing aids. Beginning today, instead of getting a prescription and having to wait for a custom fitting. Okay, go get your hearing aids over the counter. Why is that news? I guess it's big news. Have pharmaceutical people, not pharmaceutical, yeah, is it pharmaceutical people had a monopoly on hearing aids? It must have cost a mint if you had to get a prescription and then get it custom fit. In any case, tens of millions of people have hearing loss, but only about 16% of them use a hearing aid. All right. So go get your hearing aids over the counter now. That's great. We're in modern technology. Why the fuck does it, why wasn't this here already? I don't understand. That's big news. It's big news. Why? We're sending ordinary human beings up in the Earth space atmosphere to circle the Earth to come back down. But hearing aids over the counter is a near impossibility. And I'm supposed to celebrate that you guys finally freed up the hearing aid industry. I don't care. No, I do care. I care for you. But how long has this been going on? All right. I'm just saying, don't make this big news, pharmaceutical companies or whoever makes the hearing. Oh, we're doing the people's a favor. No, screw you. Screw you. They done went up, came down. What's that guy from Star Wars? He went up 3 times already. By the way, you know, I've never seen Michael Strahan on the show as much anymore. You do know that when you go up in space, when you come back down, you get a little loopty. He's never on anymore because he went loopty. I'm accusing. Oh, this is my favorite bird. I don't know the name of this bird. Can I tell you something? This is my favorite bird, but I don't know why. And I can't take a picture because the screen won't show it. Bird, show yourself. Show yourself to the peoples. No. They all follow my voice that lately they come to the back room. I wish you guys could see what I see. It's annoying. All right. I was asking why is the who knows, Tunisia? I'll read the article and then we'll come back and talk about it for Halloween. Halloween. By the way, everyone get ready for the eclipse energy. October 25th. We're going to keep talking about it. Eclipse energy for October 25th. It's a solar eclipse. So those are fire colors, orange, yellow. White is neutral, so always get white. But there should be an abundance of orange candles out there. So invest in, this is a, oh, God, the shit that I'm seeing today. That's a horse in the air. I can't even get around to take a picture of it. So pretty. All right, I'm over myself. You should read what Shatner had to say about going in space. He shook it. He's supposed to be shook it because it's not okay to send ordinary people up there. He's supposed to be shook it. And when you come down, you stay shook it. Something happens to your brain cells. It's not okay. Really. Exactly. Well, I think the eclipses, not just the solar eclipse, wait till a lunar eclipse is coming 2 weeks later. You think you're going to be emotional during the solar eclipse? No, you're probably going to get mad and angry at people during the solar eclipse. The lunar eclipse is also the emotional eclipse, but anger is also an emotion, right? The point being, because it's intense, for the moon and the sun to cross paths and then sit there for a moment, that energy is intense. It's intense. So, yeah. Look at all these stuff that's happening with all these divorces. That's what he said. He said he saw death. Listen, I can't deny what the man saw. He shouldn't have been up there. And he wasn't always two tacks put together very well. All right. Ukraine. Ukraine needs more advanced air defense systems, kamikaze drones or suicide drones, or small portable aerial weapon systems hard to detect and can be fired at a distance. They can be easily, let me turn this off. Oh, is Iran supplying weapons to Russia? Huh. There's a lot going on in Ukraine, just a lot. So always pray for Ukraine, guys. January 6th, President Joe Biden said on Saturday the video and testimony shared at last week's January 6th hearing was devastating, and said the committee overall has made an overwhelming case. Is anybody proud of all those on the January 6th hearing? Without it, we really don't know how close we came to a coup. If you guys don't understand what it means, it's like returning back to 1776. That war, that civil war against the Britons, right? It's really important to understand that we are at our American Pluto return. And the way we got this country is showing up again. And that's why these January 6th hearings are so apropos, because we are at our Pluto return of the birth of the United States. And its birth was harsh at best. But I'm really proud of the January 6th committee. This is why it's times like this that you then can trust your politicians, right? When they have the education and a wherewithal to insist on following through and not failing the American public and giving us the information that we need to find out what happened. Never deny yourself the education of knowing something. Never. You gotta know. You have to sit back And you have to understand this happened, which is why critical race theory is so important. You have to know. And the January 6th committee kind of proved our point with critical race theory. Without this investigation, we would never know. That's a good point, Angel. Very good point. So, you guys have to give a lot of credit to the team members that worked on this because the stuff that came out of this is crazy to the point where they have to subpoena the former president. They're even listen to this. They're even calling back people that they already spoke to because upon speaking to more people, they found out these people lied. Immigration. With the arrival of migrant buses showing no sign of slowing down, officials in New York City have constructed large emergency tents that will soon house hundreds of people traveling from the southern border. It's winter, guys. This comes after New York City Mayor Eric Adams declared a state of emergency last week, warning that the growing number of new arrivals was overwhelming homeless shelters straining resources and could end costing the city $1 billion. Meanwhile, Texas Governor Greg Abbott said he has no plans to stop sending the buses, arguing that he's exposed liberal leaders who are buckling under pressure, that a fraction of what border states like his deal with daily. According to the latest tally from New York this weekend, more than 19,000 asylum seekers have entered the city's shelter in recent months. I'm all for immigrants. This country was founded on immigrants. This country belongs to no one except the Indians. Nigeria. Oh no, the floods. What is happening? More than 600 people have been killed in the worst flooding Nigeria has seen in a decade, the country's humanitarian efforts ministry said in a statement Sunday. According to the ministry, more than 2 million people have been affected by flooding that has spread across parts of the country's south after a particularly wet, rainy season. More than 200 homes have been destroyed or damaged. Earlier this month, Nigeria's National Emergency Management Agency warned of stop it, warned of catastrophic flooding for various states in Nigeria, noting that three of Nigeria's overfilled reservoirs were expected to overflow. We are really having an issue. I mean, the hurricane that took out the Spanish countries, the Latin countries. Oh my God, so bad. My heart is breaking. All right. All right. I don't know, guys. There's so much flood. This is so much flooding. Flooding feels to me like the earth is crying and she can't stop the tears. The flooding's just all over. It's not in one spot, it's all over. I think India had it, now Nigeria. One of the hurricanes just ripped through um, all the Spanish countries. I can't think of their names right now. So much flooding, just so much. I just feel like The earth is crying. Just crying. Just so disappointed in us. All right. Seems like flooding is everywhere. All right, guys, an hour and 10 minutes. I don't know how we went this long, but I just want to thank everyone for today's show. Please like and subscribe and call me for your own personal reading, 213-458-7408. I just want to thank everyone for their gifts. I didn't even know how profound segment. You know, Lamar Townsend is our Egyptian expert. So he's part of the spiritual group. I'm going to contact him. And Archangel Archie, the Archangel for pets. And child, Samara and her breast. I can't get over. This is so beautiful. And if I didn't show you, that's what it looks like. So beautiful. Those are the names of the tribe and all the stones. I think the last one looks like citrine, but I don't know. So beautiful. And the necklace, I'm going to wear it tomorrow. I just want to honor the gifts that I have here. It's so gorgeous. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'm honored. I'm grateful. I can't. Oh, this is my reward. Thank you. You know how they have reward at. You have to have a spiritual award for the best psychic in town. That would be me. All right, guys. I love you. Take it easy. Bye. Is it? It's a lion. She's so pretty. Oh, you're welcome. I get a kick out of sharing my version of the truth. So I'm just glad you guys want to hear my version. It's what goes on inside my head when I'm reading the news all day. Like, what the hell? Liars. So now I just get to say it out loud. Thank you guys. Oh, so true, Angel. So true. I agree. The earth is crying. Let's figure out a way to communicate with the earth. Let's figure out a way to communicate with her. All right.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys.